All right, everybody, welcome back to Palworld. All right, what is our first order of business here? I'm literally jumping right back into it where we left off here. I didn't do anything in between episodes. So let's do our upgrades. Put 2 more into work speed. That should be good for a hot minute. I still haven't looked into the attack. How much would that increase? Only by 2? That's not that significant. It's effectively 2% damage increase, I suppose, every single time. And this is a survival game, so we need a lot of weight. So I think I'm just gonna all in on the weight there. So yeah, that's pretty significant. All right, let's take a look at the technology. Okay, so we got a life monk. If we upgrade that, or we get the effectively the saddle or the specific item for this, we can turn the life monk into machine gun, which is pretty good. And we can turn the Tansy into an assault rifle. And I will show you how those work here in a little bit. Let's get some upgraded pelt armor. Requires leather. It's cold resistant. A meat cleaver. For butchering some impales. When equipped, the pet command becomes butcher. Okay. Don't we need that right now? Let's see. Oh, we'll unlock the cooler. That's incredibly important. Let's see. Sphere workshop. Then we got an upgraded mega sphere. Effectively the mega pokeballs, not the ultra balls, but the are they master? No, master's the last one. I can't remember. It's the blue and red tier pokeball equivalent. Best I can describe that. Okay, a lot of really good things right here. The monitoring stand, we can go into depth with how we want the pails to work on our base. Mill is really important for quite a few products. Just another resource grinding and producing thing. It's really important. And I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, this should do it for now. We have 9 technology points I'm going to hold on to. I'm going to need to unlock the Fox Spark harness. This guy effectively turns into a flamethrower. It's pretty awesome. Okay. So, yep, all these guys are just going to kind of do their thing. It should be, I hope so. They should be, yep. So they're just dropping off all the berries into this spot right here. So we don't ever have to worry about feeding our pails ever again. There are some upgraded foods that we can get later on, like salads that increase your work proficiency. That's going to be pretty important to get, but that's not until later down the line when we get lettuce and tomatoes. This guy I had nice. We're doing up the ingots. I'm going to go physically chop down this dude over here. And then we're going to start checking off items off the list here. So at the top right, you'll see that we need to capture or subdue an alpha chillet or chile to acquire technology points. So what that is going. Oh, there it is. We can actually see it. So it is effectively the Mamo forest thing that we saw at the bottom here, the big dude with the boss bar. But this guy is much more manageable level. He's just like over the hill over here. So the objective is to capture or kill the boss over there, and that's going to give us an ancient technology point, which is pretty important for unlocking really precise and advanced technologies. You'll see here in a minute. It all makes sense. So all of these should have been picked up, I hope. They have not been touched yet. So everyone's doing their own thing. That's fine. I'll just pick it up myself. And then we can start the workload. Okay. Put our ingots away. Any odds and ends that we might have? Oh boy. There's that. Okay. The mushrooms we have all should be good. Um, he's on a short break. Okay. So let's go check our PAL box over here to see what the next objective is to upgrading it. I need to build a statue of power and a PAL gear workbench. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. So we need to put some of these guys away. That should be fine for now. Okay. Let's take a look at our building. We need to make one of these. So we need to make 2 cloth. Okay. And we only have enough for 1 cloth. That's great. Did we unlock the ranch yet? Because if we can ranch... Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So this is a cool little gimmick in the game. I'm going to need to be able to place this right here. That should be fine. All the pals are going to come over, help us build this. At least I hope they are. That percentage isn't really going down much. Slowly but surely. Thank you, team. All right, requires farming. So that means we need to deploy one of these guys at that spot. So I need to take out probably one of the mankeys. Take out the sickly dude. Or the tansies. Oops. And then I need to find this guy is a work slave, which means he has additional work speed. So we're going to get a lot of wool from that guy. And we can put effectively 4 in here. So 4 different ranchable dudes. You'll see this guy, he's going to just be grazing. And then occasionally he's going to drop wool. And then everybody will come and pick up the wool. And then they should come over here to drop it off. Because we designated this chest as that. Optimally, you're going to want to put the chest with all the dropped items right next to the ranch. That way they don't really have to go far to drop them off. Which I think we're going to end up doing. I think so. So it will just drop it off at the most, or at the closest possible drop site here. So I'll build that myself real fast. It's pretty simple to do. And then I only want PAL materials, I believe it is. And then we turn everything else off. Okay. So I believe that should be good. And then we're going to grab the wool just to doubly sure that we can put it in here and that we did everything correct. And we did. And so that will start stacking. Let's see if we can get him to drop one. Yeah, I guess I'll keep him there on standby until then. We need a couple things. So that berry, yep, they're just putting it right away. Okay. A cooler box. We need some more ice organs. So we need to go unlock the penguin. We don't need any wheat yet, so we're good on everything in that one. We could use some more PAL fluids so we can get a hot spring up and going in the future. So wall torch. We don't need that yet. Okay. And then we need the 2 cloth for that. We still need a crusher and a mill. I guess we can do both of these right now. Need to find a good spot for them though. So I guess we'll just hold it here. Build it there. And then so that was the crusher. Yep. And then we need to make the mill, which we don't have enough wood for anymore because that requires quite a lot of wood. So we'll go pick up everything that our dudes haven't picked up yet, because there's quite a bit. I don't know why it's not auto picking up some of this stuff, but you know, we'll do the hard work. You know, what's going on here? It's not usually when you just walk over the stuff it'll pick up. Now it's just not letting me. There it goes. See? And then but it only works occasionally. This stuff must have been dropped when I logged in today, so that might be why. That makes sense. Okay. So we are maxed out. If you get close to the max, I've noticed you can kind of run at the same speed, and then it will gradually get slower the more weight you have over the limit that you can have. So that's a cool little detail, I gotta say. Let's eat some berries. Okay. All right. Looks like everything's doing good so far. I'm gonna go take a look at. Oh, we need to make the mill. Just so we have all the possible starting buildings out, I guess, or structures for the starting base that we got going here. Okay. So checking the recipes of both of these, we can crush stone into palladium. This is going to be very, very important. When we get to that stone farm, we're basically going to be constantly grinding stone into palladium, so we're never really going to have that issue. Same with fiber, because fiber you only get like I don't know, like 5 fiber per tree, so it's kind of a lackluster resource. So this is an incredibly handy structure in that regards. Okay, and then the mill just mills down wheat to flour, which I actually did not know that, so I'm going to. I thought it did more than that, so I'm going to just grab the resources back from that because we're not going to need wheat for a good long while here. That's going to be important when we get to making cakes and to breeding our pails together, because you need to make a cake to breed them. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. Okay, so it's been a hot minute now. I'm hoping we did. So look, we got 3 wool automatically. You can see in the bottom left or the bottom right of that little box there. So we will do that. And then if we click this little button, allow transport by pails, we should be able to make these and then have them transported automatically. So I'm going to do that for the last one because we need 2 for the thing that we want to make. And then that should automatically pick up. We'll leave it in there to see if they pick it up out of the thing. They should. They might have a whole lot of stuff to move around right now. Actually, I might just personally go and pick everything up to see if they will go over and pick that cloth out of the. Where you going, bud? Oh, okay. Alrighty. So, why did he just? Okay, so one's on a break and the other one's hungry. So I don't think we're actually going to be able to test this, at least at real time. So we're just going to pretend like we're not going to be impatient and build ourselves a Pal Gear workbench. Okay. Okay, so in this you can see the different. This is actually pretty cool. So we can make these, and it's going to forever unlock the active ability for all these things. So for the first one, I'm going to grab, because we have a lot of tansies. we're going to make the Tansy assault rifle. It's going to take a long time for us to make these. And that's like, these are like the lowest tier possible. Pals that can unlock certain abilities. So I'm sure you can imagine when it gets later into the game, the time it's going to take to make these is pretty freaking long. So it's going to be important to upgrade that crafting stat. Anyhow, okay, so now we unlocked it. Let's go grab a Tansy from the Pal box. One that's really good. The muscle head is going to be fantastic for fighting, so that's going to be our main dude to use. While we're at it, actually, I'll just show you guys. So we deploy him, and then Shiri rifle, right? So we hold F. Actually, let's go over here to some of the wild pals over here. Okay, holding F, and then what? Why did he? Okay, so that just glitched out, or I didn't do it right. Usually they're gonna like hop up in your hand so you can use them as an actual weapon. And I'm gonna have to show you guys again because I messed that one up, which sucks because that was perfect for using that. So you won't ever have to use it again. You don't need to unlock another one. You don't need to unlock one per pal that you have. Like if you have 5 Tansies on a team, you don't need to do 5 of these. You just need to do 1, and then every single one gets them. Same with all these. This one's really important. It creates the daydreams in my team. They just attack in tandem automatically. So you'll see here in a second. They kind of just, even if I don't have them equipped, they kind of just float around me and then shoot automatically like walking turrets. And you can have 5 of them in your team, so you can have effectively 5 turrets. It's going to be really good against this Chillette boss. So that's what we're gearing up for right now. I need to take the Tansy that we have over here and level them up a bit. Okay, so that's that one. We need to unlock Life Monk, because I think I'm going to do 1 Life Monk and 1 Tansy and then 3 Daydreams in our party to fight this boss. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. And then I need to grind some arrows, I think. That we're going to go with a crossbow. So I don't know if I'm going to go for the triple shot arrow or just straight up crossbow. So we need to go into the technology and figure out that. And then once we defeat the Chillette boss, we'll actually have access to a lot of ore. And that will be our second base of operations right there. Once we get over to it, you'll see exactly what I mean. Okay. So he unlocked his... Here, how many... Oh, we don't have any spheres. Let's go grab some spheres. If we can. We did just use a lot of resources there. So you see the daydreams are kind of just floating out now. Usually they wouldn't be. Oops. So here. Let's see. So we can only make a pal sphere. So there is a pal sphere workbench specific, I believe. Yep. Okay. And then we need nails, palladium, fragments. Okay. And then that's important. That's also important. So we're kind of just going to let these guys go off for a bit. And then I'm just going to craft some normal spheres. We don't need to craft the upgraded ones yet. I do need some palladium fragments, as you see right here. So this is when this comes in handy. We're going to grind up 20 fragments. Allow transport and start project. So you're going to need a watering dude to come over here and do that once they're all done over here. All right. And then they'll go over there and create the palladium that we need. I suppose in the meantime, I can just go physically collect some palladium. Do it the old-fashioned way. All right. We got a level. So I'm going to put some points into work speed, or a point into work speed for now. Check out a new upgrade. We got a new shield. We need some higher level resources for that. So that's a little out of our range at the moment. That's going to be pretty important up in the future. We got an upgraded metal chest. That is incredibly important. We need to grind more ingots for that so that becomes effective. And it looks like that's all we can get for now. Let's go back through. Checking out the crossbow. We need a lot of ingots for that. So I think that's going to be a little out of our range. We're just going to go right for the 3-shot bow, I think. We need to craft up one of those. And then we need to craft some arrows. So we're going to let these guys go for a little bit and start gathering all these materials. I'm going to show you how I'm going to collect these palladium fragments and then show you how this active ability works here in a minute. Okay. Ooh. So, oh man, I don't have any pokeballs or spheres, whatever. So, I think I'm gonna give it another shot. Getting that guy. If you remember last episode, that didn't go so well. Ended up raging pretty hard off camera, and then even on camera a little bit. I had to cut it out, at least what I could. But we're gonna give it a shot here. Gonna grab the ones that have been grounded up, and we're gonna make, that's quite a few. We're not gonna use all of them, but we're gonna use those. Okay. We're leveling everything up in the top left corner as we craft stuff. That's gonna be really important. Actually, speaking of which, I really should get the life monk in our inventory that we're gonna want. Oh, we need to go get it physically. Oh, this guy's a dragon killer too. That's actually crazy good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna steal him and then just put a Tansy in its place, because Tansy does effectively everything that needs to do. We need another daydream. Okay, so this is gonna be our team setup for the boss we're gonna fight. Unless we can capture that guy will probably be pretty handy against him. He's right in our base too, which means he's probably gonna get pretty messed up here. Okay, so we're gonna deploy him. We're gonna hold F until we see the timer tick down, and then he's automatically firing at this guy. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, and then when that guy's done, hold this guy for the life monk, and then we have him equipped, and then we can actually physically fire on our own here. Okay, pretty cool, huh? And then the flock spark will be a flamethrower that we use. Oh man, that's pretty huge. That is pretty huge. Okay, I wonder if we already unlocked his, because I'm pretty sure that dude has a saddle where we can ride him around, and it's going to be pretty good early game. So yep, saddle, so that's going to be level 19. We can unlock that. Okay. So that was pretty huge. That was pretty huge. And we're going to see here in a minute. So now that we did that, we can take a look at him. If you can see, he has got tier 2 logging and tier 2 planting. So we're actually going to take one of these tansies out, the one that we just put in, to effectively have a crazy good mining and planter. This way, this guy is going to be our gatherer. Okay, so to go a little further into detail here, I am going to make a monitoring stand. So this is an incredibly important structure. you will find out here in a second. It allows you to fine-tune all the settings for your pals and what they can do. So for the very first one, pressing F, you can see work mode. You can increase their demand and make them work harder, make them move faster, but their sanity and hunger will deplete faster. So if you have the food and the sanity depletion resources, so like the hot tub that we have that can like decrease the amount of sanity depletion, then that's going to be really handy in that circumstance. So you can really optimize everything and just turn everything up that way. I'm going to keep that as is for now, I think. I think this is good. And then we're going to press V for the next one here. And this is when all the details start to come into play. So a lot of the pails will have quite a few jobs that they can do. And a lot of times you want to narrow those down quite a bit. So basically, the sheep can move stuff and it can help craft, but we kind of want it just ranching all the time. So we can turn off the transporting and the crafting skill, and then it will only be doing ranching and then combat whenever needed. I always keep combat on because there's not really much point into not doing that unless you have pals specifically for defending your base, which is something that you can optimize later on in the game. We're not going to worry about that for a good long while though. So we want to keep everything on transporting outside of that. The penguin, we'll keep that there for now. And then I guess for this guy, we're just going to turn seeds off for the tansy, I think. No, I guess we'll keep that on. The idea for this is so that he would always be chopping down trees, but this guy is like better in both tree chopping and seed planting. So the effectiveness of this tansy has really just gone down quite a bit. What we don't have, we do have quite a few gatherers, it looks like, so we could just get by without even having this guy on the party, which I think is what we're going to do. So let's take a look at this. And we'll swap out for the Cremus. Because the Cremus is a really good rancher, and what it does, it kind of just digs in the dirt and brings up random materials. So you can actually farm infinite spheres that way. They're probably the most basic spheres that you're ever going to have or really ever see. So, but it is incredibly good in the early game. Okay. So let's go back over here. Let's take a look at the Cremus. I'm turning off the gathering, so all it does is ranching. And that should be all we need from that. Okay. So that's optimized. For the last setting there, fixed assignments. You can basically just put a pail specifically on an exact thing. So we can take one of the waterers here and then put them on the crusher, and they'll never do anything except for doing what that is. For the ranching, we're going to put both the Lamball and the Eevee, or the Cremus, into the ranch, so they're never going to leave it. You can assign crafters to each one of your things. You can assign a flamethrower dude to each of your fire needs, and so on and so forth. All right, so that's that. I'm going to take a look at everything else. How are the levels of everything? The party. Level 13 is not too bad. The Chilla is a level 11. So do that. And then this guy, we could bring this guy along with us. He's really, really strong, but I think I want to give it a shot without. You know, call me crazy. And we also need to get one of these. I mean, I get the hiccups like out of nowhere. So we need more fragments. Okay, these aren't getting picked up, which is... Okay. We might need a higher workload for that. Let's give some of our stuff a quick repair. Okay. We need to craft a triple shot bow. Just one. Okay. Whew. Okay, so about double the damage altogether there with all 3 shots. I think I'm gonna replace the torch for now. An enhanced bow that allows 3 arrows to be fired simultaneously by some strange mechanism and only consumes a single arrow when fired. That's an important detail right there. So we're effectively tripling our ammo capacity, or ammo, um, however you want to say it. I can't think of the whatever term that would be. Okay, so we shouldn't need a whole lot. I'm gonna go 40. That's 120 shots effectively, and we have a turret, and we have other weapons, and so this should be all that we need. We're gonna let these guys craft that up. It's gonna take a little bit. I want to go check on the premise over here. Nice. All these things are getting deposited right there. We have a good little stockpile going. Okay. Let's go deposit some things. Okay. All right. So there's that. And then I think I'm going to. I guess I need to edit this chest a little bit farther. At least going to add spheres to it. Because the EV here, or the premise, should be dropping stuff like that, but I haven't seen it do literally anything yet. I can't remember what exactly it drops. It just did. Oh, there it is. It's digging. I think that's what it's doing. Oh, okay. And it dropped wool. So I wonder if there's a chance between wool and. No, that's just wool every single time. Maybe I was wrong. Nice. And they pick it up pretty efficiently. Nice. Okay. I thought they dug for spears or for spheres. Wow. I can't even speak. I like all the XP that you get from crafting everything. It's pretty cool. All right. So once we get that going, we need to build an egg incubator, and then we need to capture a fox spark and unlock the harness to make the flamethrower. Do we have what we need for that? Because that's going to be this playing right here. And then we need some flame organs. We need some more leather. Yeah. So that's a hot second away. We're gonna need a bit more resources for that. Why wasn't I able to move? Okay. We need to discard the old bow, not drop it. Oops, some of you guys are seeing that and freaking out. I would have if I was watching the video and I saw that. All right. All right, come on now. Thank you. I want to craft up our cloth for the XP, of course. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. What else? I think that might be it for now. Let's take a look at the ore. The ore hasn't respawned. Okay, we're good on that. Everyone's effectively out doing their good stuff. Let's see if we can't turn some stone into palladium. I'm sure we have plenty of that. Not as much as I thought, so we're gonna keep that there. We're gonna let them just keep on going, and then now we have to effectively go and here. How many? I have a lot of spheres, so we can either choose to go and subdue the Chillet, or we also need enough for your Pal box. I just need to make sure I have those resources on me so that when we go over there to the spot with all the ore veins, that we can place it down and then fast travel back and forth. Because that's something you can do. You can fast travel through your bases. It's pretty important, pretty good. So let's. I'm not sure if that was adequate amount. So that should be enough, I believe. We'll just press B again. It requires, yep, 8 stone or 8 wood and 3 stone. As long as we have that, we're good. And we're good. Okay. Okay. That can go in there. Alrighty. Anything else that we can do here? More wool. Okay. I think effectively we have accomplished all the tasks we set out to do. At least for the time being. Yeah. Okay. So we're just going to finish that off, and then we'll come back and upgrade the base, I think, and unlock those things. All right. Plan of action gathered. Okay. I do know the map a decent amount, so it's definitely coming in handy here. Let's see. Yep, and this is where we found that life tree before. And kind of jumped on over. There's also an egg over here, if you remember. Let's wait for our stamina and glide. Don't even need to climb. Sweet. All right. So should I try and capture one of these? I think I'm going to. Give it my best shots. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, hello. Yep, good, good, good. And one of those. Pretty good shot there. And a ping 1 and a ping 2 and secured. All right, so that guy will check them out when we get back, but I'm pretty sure there's some pretty good stats behind that one. Yep. Okay. What is that? More of those guys. These guys give pal fluids, which is really important. So I might capture some of those, and this is our boss that we're gonna be fighting. So we really want to capture him though, so I might just go for him first. Let's equip our bow. I almost fought this boss by just punching him. Zoom in. And boom. Okay, so it looks like it's in a shot. Ooh, I need to remember to dodge. Okay, I need to pay attention. Yeah, let's also start deploying our dudes. Oh, look at that. Look how low he is. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, ping 1. Oh, and he's out. Alright, we don't want him to die here. Oh, no. Okay. Come on. No, man. Dang it. So that's the only... Man, why does this always happen? This is the second time in a row. Anyway, so these guys, the only downside to them is they pretty much always, and I mean always, will kill the target that you're trying to capture. But they do practically ensure success. But we're going to have to come back to this dang boss to capture him again, because this guy is going to be pretty good for a long time once we get him on our team. It just really sucks that I got unlucky there. I kind of wasn't paying attention, to be fair, to its health. And we were very over-prepared for that, but that's not a bad thing. Um, yeah, we only fired 8 shots of our arrows, so we have way more than we need. So anyway, moving on from that pathetic little showing. We could go grab that real fast. We will go grab that real fast. So typically this game kind of urges you to capture everything instead of just killing it, basically, for a lack of a better term. If I can capture that Nightwing, that would be freaking amazing. What are you doing, buddy? No, oh, I can't believe I hit that. Okay, this is kind of a... This is nuts. Oh, come on. Man, I'm really close to just increasing that freaking stat in my menu. It is kind of silly how inefficient and how unlucky I have been getting with these spheres. There we go. Thank you, buddy. So that is our first flying mount. That is huge. We can effectively go to the volcano spot now and look for those huge dragon eggs to look for an incredibly powerful pal to start off with. If we can manage that, that would be absolutely insane. It is a shortcut through this game by doing that. The max level to sphere are for resistances and minimizing the cold or hot damage is level 2. So if you just unlock just this guy right here, it's level 2 fire resistance, and then this guy up here is level 1 cold resistance. So that's not quite what we're looking for. But these things right here, these are important. This is what we're looking into. It is one of the most basic things in the game, and you can get it pretty early. So it's really, really good. Nonetheless, we will worry about that when we get back. This is the spot that we have been after, and I'm sure you can see why. So once we unlock level 2 mining pals, we will be able to automatically mine all of these things just as we go. How I will set it up basically is, so put down a pal box. Doesn't really matter where we put this because there's not a whole lot of space up here. You can kind of build a castle around this if you really get crazy about it. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to set up a chest right here and then just have everyone mine and bring all the chests directly here. That way I can just pick it up and then fast travel back. All right, fast travel. Now that we got that all set up, let's head back. Ooh, that sounds like a shiny. That is a shiny. So there are shinies in this game. Oh, it's Lamball. Look at that. Okay. Before I do anything, I'm going to put away my daydreams because as handy as they are, they do their job a little bit too well sometimes. There is an item later on in the game that you can get that will make it so you can never kill a pal. So you can drop it down to one health basically and then keep it there. Alright, so we don't want to kill this guy, which is quite possible. Oh, apparently not. That was a pretty good... Okay, whatever, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that was a shiny. Gave us more XP. And then the shinies always have a lucky stat to it. The lucky stat is just increased work speed and attack. It's incredibly good. If you can manage to find one and breed it in. I'm not sure if you can breed it into your pals. I'm not 100% on that. But it can be incredibly good. So that is something that we have. We are going to replace, at least I think, because there are 2 negatives to this. So more defense, less. Okay. So that's fine. We're kind of going to use this guy for work speed anyway. This guy's a work slave, so he automatically has 30% on him, so we don't actually need that. But we have a lucky land ball now. So that's cool, I guess. The Nightwing, that is incredibly handy. Let's take a look at our technology. We'll unlock the cooking pot, the heater, and I don't think we're gonna use that. As cool as that sounds, the Nightwing saddle. This is what we want. This unlocks flight. Yeah, but we need 16 more leather for that. Okay, let's go to inventory to use our stat point. One more point to wait should do it for now. I think I'm gonna take it to 700 for a while and keep it there for a good minute. Oh, when do we get a ring? Oh, no kidding. I'm not sure when we got that. It must have been from a chest and it auto-equipped it. All right. There are some important items here in front of me. The precious pelt. This is simply an item that you sell to merchants for money. A lot of bosses drop items like this. You can just sell it for additional gold or gold coins. Yep. Ancient civilization part. That is an incredibly useful tool. On the right hand side here, you can see. Why can't? Oh, that occurs too. You can see all the ancient technology points that we can have. All these are important. The first one that we're gonna unlock is the egg incubator, for obvious reasons. Let's take a look at our heater. So we need 5 flame organs for that to be effective. Okay. We should be able to build this right off the bat. Yep. We can actually build 2 of them, but I'm just gonna build 1 of them for now. Oh yeah. Do you see that work speed? Because I've upgraded my work speed from 1 minute all the way down to 10 seconds. That's how important that is. And then there's gonna be stuff with 30 minutes crafting timers on them. So it's incredibly important to do that. So we unlocked one of the next thing on our right-hand side over there. Okay. We need to craft some more storage. So I think we're just going to go for the cream of the crop here and just build a big old metal storage for now. And then we're going to move all this stuff eventually. Maybe I won't even worry about it and just move to a new base and have everything all organized. All right, let's open. And I'm going to put the... No, come on. They're already dumping junk in here. We don't need food, stone, ores, wood, pal materials. Nope. And everything else should just be fine. Hopefully they don't... Yep. No leather, but we can put the civilization parts in there, the frag grenade that we have, the small souls. These are going to be important here in a second. I'll show you about these. Excuse me, why is what? Oh, I guess that's a pale material. Okay. So that means I can go in here then. I can. Okay. Okay. Let's put our stone, our wood away, our fiber. Okay. And then over here, leather, horn. Used to make medicines and such. I keep on getting the hiccup burps. Hopefully you guys can hear them. It's kind of distracting though. Like every 2 seconds, I'm like hiccup burping. It's kind of driving me nuts. So we have some miscellaneous food options here. Let's just make a herb roasted one of those. Have him. Oh, we can actually work on it ourselves. I didn't know that. Cool. Then we'll do Bob. Okay. Effectively, those are just better food sources. Okay. What does that do? Gives a pleasant sense of warmth when eating outdoors. Okay. Put our ingot back real quick. Okay. So the next order of operations, I suppose, would be to get more flame organs so that we can make this guy a little saddle. I also need to upgrade this guy. So let's do that first. We need to make a statue of power. To make one of those, we need a... we have everything we need for that. So we're just going to put this over here, kind of tucked away. The pals never need to access this. This is something that only we're ever going to touch. So you'll see here in a minute. And this is kind of like a prestige system that they have set up. I'll show you here. So these are the little life monks that have been positioned, are the life monk effigies that we've been collecting. And then we use this to upgrade our capture power. So if it would be 1%, once we upgrade this, it would be like a 3% base. And that's going to stack additively and multiplicatively. And it's incredibly good. It's why I've been having such a hard time with capturing stuff. I just need to upgrade this, and we should be okay. I think just coming from my other server, and then this is basically all maxed out, and then I'm basically capturing everything with like the press of a button. And now it's just like actually giving me like the hard stats and everything. So it's a bit of an annoyance in that way. And then these are the souls that we got. If you notice, we had 3 that we put in the chest, so we have 3 of these. And then we take a look at this guy right here, and then we can upgrade the attack, the work speed. This is how we max out the efficiency of our base. So once we get to the point where we have permanent residents, or at least long-standing residents, we can residents as in like employees that are gonna be there for a while. We can upgrade these however we want. They're gonna require more advanced souls as we upgrade them more and more. So we're just going to upgrade the attack for this guy because this guy is kind of a beast. And then you'll see in order to reset, we need quite a lot of gold to do that. So it's going to be really important to really just put those points in on the things that you're going to be using for a hot second. This guy we're going to be using for a little bit. It's the best thing that we have right now. So we are good to go with that, and resetting that isn't incredibly expensive. 3,000 isn't a whole lot. We do get a lot of money, and you don't have to spend it too often. There are like black market. Oh, jeez. There are going to be like black market dealers here and there that are selling like pals that they like enslaved or whatever, and those are really expensive. But sometimes you can get some really good pals that way. So it's kind of important to hold on to some of your gold that way, for that reason. And you can see the importance of weight here. Like, that was a lot of resources that we just picked up. Really important stuff. All right, so it looks like the next thing that we got to do is I think we should find or venture out to our local town nearby. I do know where one would be. At least one that is close. And then there's also going to be a lot of things that drop leather over there. We can also buy leather, which is another option that I might have if I don't have enough. Because I think we need like 20 leather or something like that, so that's quite a bit. So I end up buying the things that aren't farmable and that are basically just drops. This is a wandering merchant. He pops up every once in a while. He sells some pretty decent stuff every now and then. So let's take a look. Yep. Okay, so we don't even have to go to a town. Look, that was crazy good luck right there. All right. And we can buy basically all these little odds and ends that we're going to need. So let's, I think we should sell the stuff first. So right click and then, yep, 2,000 right there, right off the bat. Okay, and then for leather, we need what? Oh, we don't, that's not even a whole lot. And then we're going to need some more PAL fluids as well. But PAL fluids are way more accessible. Okay, so we'll just buy all the leather we can carry. Call it good. All right, thank you very much. Coming in. So that should unlock the Fox Spark. Actually, we need to go grab some flame organs. That's not what we needed for that. But that might be what we needed for the Nightwing saddle. So let's take a look. And if it is, then we can fly. So we need more ingots and more palladium. Those are incredibly easy to access, considering. I think we need to wait for it to respawn again. Let's not forget to upgrade our base yet again to level 6. So now we have a total of 3 bases that we can have. We need to build a stone pit and a logging site. So we're actually going to find, at this point in the game, we're going to find nothing but a fresh open space that's going to be our main base. And then we're going to set those things up, and you're going to see how important they are in the moments when we get to it. For now, let's take a look at this guy. So it looks like he is a tier 2 planter as well. He has a ranching ability to drop berries, so you can permanently gather berries that way. I prefer not to. I think we should just keep this guy in where he is. He is a level 2 though, which would be handy for that particular thing. But we already have a level 2 planter. We don't really need another one. We need more movers, basically. More dudes to move stuff around. So we'll put a workaholic in there. And then we'll put let's see. I guess we can do a chickpea for now. These guys are ranchable in the sense that they drop eggs. Those are going to be important for making a lot of odds and ends. We're going to want to hold on to the eggs for the cakes that we're going to be making here in a little bit. We do need to capture some specific pails for that to be effective. We also need to have wheat be a prominent way of gathering. I automatically see some hoot crates. These are going to be incredibly good right now because I'm pretty sure they have level 2 gathering, which is going to be our next level 2 upgrade. I did see that... Hold on. Before I get distracted, because I'm getting a little sidetracked here, I need to put the egg in the incubator, and then I also need to make 2 beds. All right. So let's go grab our egg, which is right here. Okay. And then we just put in 2 moving dudes. Right? No, we put in... here. So we can put beds just straight up in this thing itself. And I'm going to be putting, I guess, 2 in here for now. I'm going to effectively have 4 beds in here for the guys that need to sleep. They just won't ever need to leave this area. Because I believe they just kind of drop at the closest bed possible to them. I don't think they had designated beds. Could be wrong. If that is the case, then so be it. But I'm pretty sure they'll just drop right where they need to be, increasing the efficiency to the max. That's kind of like I keep on saying, and I'm going to keep on saying. Efficiency is key to this game. Otherwise, you're just going to be sitting around waiting for a while to get the gear and resources that you need. That's not how I like to play, so I'm kind of giving a little guide here. Anyway. That doesn't do nearly as much as I hoped it would. Alright. Okay. Okay. Okay, dude. This guy does not want... I need to stop complaining about it because I'm driving myself crazy. Thank you. Was that so hard? Was that so difficult? Just make me raise resources. That's all. That's all. Okay, so we gained another level. Let's take a look. We're going to put 400. We're gonna probably keep it at 500 for a little bit, and that should be fine. Honestly, we might even just keep it at that for a good long while to the close to the end of the game. Let's unlock the Mega Glider. We'll hold off on unlocking that. We're gonna need some stone structures because I like the stone over the wood. And then we'll unlock the cooler. Okay, and then just mine these while we're out and about. Okay, so let's put the egg in here, and then you'll see it seems a little too cold. So we can put a little furnace right next to it, and that will increase the efficiency by up to 100%. So you can double or effectively half in the time that it takes to make this egg. So instead of 10 minutes, that'll take 5 minutes. But 10 minutes is not bad. Once you get to the later stages in the game, it's going to take hours to make some of those eggs. So we did get upgrades, or the potential to have upgrades to our weapons, and I totally forgot about that. So we will do that. We'll do that right now. We need to upgrade our pickaxe first thing. I wonder if we have enough ore for that. We will see. Let's take a look. This is the primitive workbench. That's only a stone pickaxe. Okay. So that means I need to make a high quality workbench. And for that, we need quite a bit more ingots. So therefore, hopefully I stop getting distracted here and actually accomplish what I want to. Why are we holding onto an egg here? Are they putting... I wonder where they're putting the eggs. Oh, I kind of just picked it up. They might be putting it over here in the food thing, in which case that's fine. And they are. That's fine. We'll keep on getting more and more of those slowly and surely. Slowly but surely, I mean. Okay, so now that I got distracted yet again, what do we need for this? We just need ingots. So we will drop everything we're doing to go on over to the other ore base and just manually mine them for now. Until we can unlock the level 2s. That's not too out of reach here now. So we are getting closer and closer. Before I forget, I need to put those hoot crates back where they should be. Into the pal box and possibly out into our team to help with gathering. Alright, while we have a little bit of intermediary here, if you like the video and you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to get notified every time I post a video, hit that little bell. And if you're really feeling up to it, post a comment in the comment section saying how you feel about the lawsuit going on from Pokemon to Palworld. It's kind of the whole reason for the series. I wanted to play the game before they change it forever. Because no matter what happens, really, unless Palworld somehow gains rights over the game, something's going to change. Either Pokemon's going to have full control over any possibility of any direction this game could ever go in, or Palworld's going to have to actually adjust its actual mechanics. So there won't be any spheres anymore, or Pals will be different, or they'll have to change something about the system, unfortunately. So, leave a comment below what you think, what you know. So I'm curious about your thoughts. Okay, so hopefully, I think that should be enough. We only need 15, it looked like. I don't want to spend all my time just sitting here grinding or physically like that, because that's very time consuming, and this game is all about efficiency, like I keep on saying. So let's put that where it should be. And head on over here to the furnace. And 25. That's pretty good. So we'll get that going. And I guess while we're at it, well, actually our pickaxe is incredibly low. So I kind of just want to craft a new one altogether. Let's see what else we have to do. We could go capture some more some more fox sparks to get more organs to then gain the ability to craft the flamethrower saddle and check off that box at the top there. So we can do that right now if we find one. There are more crevices. There's the goofball looking things. We also need to keep an eye out for the penguins. Those have ice organs. That's just as important for the cooler. Bless me. Oh, there's a chest. You know, I've been sneezing a lot lately for like months now. It's been kind of crazy. And like I work outside too. I work in a nursery. And when I say nursery, I mean like trees and red bud trees and selling stuff like that, perennials. So I'm in nature all the time, but I don't ever sneeze while I'm at work. I don't have this issue until I get home and like I take my shower. Okay, so we got the guy behind us. Hopefully this isn't... Oh, perfect. 86%. Bloop, bloop. Perfect. Thank you kindly. Please come again. Okay, I wanted to check for the penguins. Is that a penguin? No, that's a Orvane. Okay. But yeah, I've been sneezing a lot. Like, just out of nowhere. I don't know if it's like something in the air, high pollen this time around, or what. But typically the allergies that I have will not be oh, sorry buddy. Wasn't paying attention. Typically they wouldn't be as bad as they've been this year. I'm pretty sure in every single one of my videos I've sneezed at least once. That or I've cut it out, so. Okay, that should be fine. We can get our bat out just in case. It looks like it's good. Thank you. Please come again. Oh, we're hungry yet again. Okay, we do need one more of those statues for the upgrade that we need. And you know, we haven't gone and explored all the way down here yet, so we could do that. We do have the flame organs that we need, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Oh, there's a dark egg, it looks like. Eggs will be everywhere. It is a constant thing using an incubator, and it gives you a lot of XP too. So it's pretty important to have those going. I think I had like 12 of them on my old base at once when I was doing the dragon thing. It was pretty efficient, pretty good. There's the penguins. There's the little penguins. Oh, there's the effigy that we need too. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, Mr. Penguin. Pinglet. Pinglet. Fun fact, when I, oh, sorry, dude. When I was younger, I would used to always ask my parents if I could go to a buffet. And when they finally obliged, they took us to Old Country Buffet. And I just learned how to read then, so I was like, Old Country Buffet? Not a buffet, I want to go to buffet. And it was like this huge running gag ever since that it's called a buffet, not a buffet. Kind of like ballet and all that with weird English language. I just thought that was funny. That should be enough. Wasting an arrow. Okay, all right, buddy. Listen. Listen. Linda. Linda! Okay. Yeah, that was your last shot. You're lucky. I almost just called it. All right. There's a skilled islander over here. Let's go have a little chat. What's up, buddy? Your new face. Don't tell me you're an outsider. Not that it matters to me. Now that you're on this island, why not try and catch some pals? You can get extra XP for capturing up to 12 of the same kind, you know? Cool. Yep, I know that. I went over that last episode. You know what they say, pal tamers get stronger the more pals they capture. Here, take this. I've got high hopes for you. Sweet. He gave us some fragments, and let's pick that up so we can upgrade our capacity once more. Let's grab a little tidbit of journal knowledge. And we're not going to go through there yet, but I am going to check out down here. So we need some pal fluids, and there are a lot of water pals that like to spawn down here. At least typically, usually there's there they are. Perfect. Okay. Oh, you're just gonna stay there and you're not gonna get any closer at all? Okay. Alright, I'll come to you then. No, we're good. Okay, buddy. Listen. Listen, Linda. I didn't have to be nice. Okay. I wasn't trying. Well, I guess. Anyway. Dude. Okay, buddy. That was our last sphere, so you only have one way to go here. Good job. Look what you did. Look what you made me do. There's some frog dudes. And we're out of spheres now, though. So, let's see. Where's the closest fast travel? There's one up here, so I guess we can go back and then swing on over that way. That could work. Hopefully we can pick up a sphere or two on the way and maybe capture one or two more things. See, if we had the ability to fly right now... Oh, there's a rock egg. That would be so good. So good. Like the whole world just kind of opens up once you unlock flight. I mean, obviously. Like, it's kind of an obvious statement, but still true nonetheless. Okay, so that's what we're trying to get to right there. We need to get to the fast travel spot. There are spheres lying around everywhere. How did I know? It's like I played this game before or something. All right, we could just have 3 of them now. There's another one over here. We should have the... Oh, there's another foxbark up there. There's so much that I need to stop getting so distracted, though. I need to just follow my mission here. Okay, I don't think there's anything else worth capturing in the exact immediate eye shot? Eye shot? Question mark? Think that's proper English. Ooh, what is that? I didn't know that was here. Oh, what is that? Oh, oh, this is new. There's an egg on there. There's like a... This isn't even on the map. This is a completely unique thing. I don't think I have the means to compete against this. At least right now. He's running away from us for some reason. It's a big old deer. I don't know why. Those guys are pretty tough. Okay. Alright, there it is. It's where we got lost again. Okay, so this is the first tower that we're gonna have to get to. We're not quite at the level we need to be. I like to capture this around level 25, level 30. When we have adequate dudes. More pal spheres. So now we have 5. That's not bad. Wow. Okay. I don't know what he's firing at over there, but I don't think he's doing much work. Oh, or he is. Just attacking everything else that he shouldn't be. Okay, good. Oh, he just dropped some spheres. Okay, and then he murked both of these guys, unfortunately. He attacked everything that I didn't want him to attack there, but that's okay. We unlock this guy. Nice. So these are pretty cool, little neat, little, I don't know, side quests here. They're like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My dude's murking these guys. Okay. That's not gonna hold. I guess it is. Thank you, bud. Okay. So, hopefully, there is a specific pal that is really good level 2 miner that I'm looking for. He comes out at night. It's one of the nocturnal dudes. So I'm hoping. So like I was saying earlier, this is like something that spawns throughout the game, and they'll have a whole bunch of guards around it that shoot guns, and then one pal that they have kind of captured. And then once you destroy all the other dudes, you can unlock the pal that is captured there. It's a pretty neat little gimmick. Nothing too fancy. I think I need to head over here somehow. So I need to... Do I just keep going until I mean, it is nighttime. I just don't have the spheres to support what I want to do. Plus, I have stuff back at the base. So we're going to go back. We unlocked a fast travel spot. We can come right back to this spot. Okay. So let's take a look. We leveled up. So let's level up work speed. All right. And then we're going to put one more point into it. The next level. Call it good for a hot minute. We got the Dino Blossom Saddle. That's pretty good. Breeding Farm. That's pretty good. Cement. Toolbox. This is kind of like a passive up. Ooh. The hiccup burps. This is like a passive increase to everything. So you kind of just put it down and just buffs all your dudes that have that ability. So it increases the handiwork efficiency, makes them work faster. This is the Ring of Mercy. We can craft it to make it so pals don't drop below 1 health. Incredibly useful for obvious reasons. For every moment that I have raged thus far, being any moment I lost a pal, I effectively would not lose them anymore with that ever again. And it also maxes out the capturing efficiency. Really nice quality of life. So these guys, she's a ranchable pal that will produce flame organs. So that is incredibly handy, incredibly useful. Put the dark egg in there. What do we need for level up? Oh, we need to grab that. So what do we have in here? We have miners, transporters, 2 waters. This guy's gonna become the icebox. This guy. Okay, so we can get rid of the tansy here for the flame bell. Let's take a look at this guy. This guy's a miner. We don't need that. This guy's just strictly watering. This guy's a nocturnal miner, so that's pretty good. And he's a motivational leader, so that means player work speed. So nothing I need to worry about. Okay, these guys, they're only level 1 gatherers, so that sucks. And the Nightwing we have is, okay, so let's go craft the Nightwing saddle and then the Flame Spark, or the Fox Spark, dude. So this requires more ingots though, so we'll have someone work on that while I go pick up our ingots, I suppose. Ingots acquired. Okay. Now let's put everything away that we don't need. We're gonna make this our ammo box and odds and ends box, I suppose. Like an egg, for instance, that'd be a good spot for it. Let's make sure everything's actually where it should be. Okay. Stone, fiber, wood, leather, and droppables go in here. Like so, like that. We can take the flame organs out now and put it over here since this is the closest spot to it. Look at all that wool. Isn't that great? So we probably... Oh, what's that? And that's just a flame organ. So we don't need the Eevee chick here, I don't think. Because what she does is exactly what the Lamball does, and Lamball just does it better than the Eevee chick. Or whatever her name is. The Cremis. And it's a dude. The Cremis dude. Sorry, dude. Okay. So we need... What else do we need to put in here? We need another waterer because we're going to be making a chili box. And the chili box will be in the storage. Here we go. We're just going to... that's pretty far away from everything. I'm going to put it right here because right now all it's going to be used for is the eggs. Chest settings. Security settings. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so we just want the ingredients in here. We don't want the whole food. And for this one, we don't want the... So, yeah. So that's basically going to effectively make it so they kind of just put them right in here. I hope so anyway, because it looked like the one chick was running all the way to this spot over here for the egg. And if I keep this open, because it'll be ingredients and food, because the berries are counted as an ingredient, not a food, we'd have to go through the process of cooking all the berries, and we don't want to do that because it's an ingredient to the cakes. So the more we have, the more we're better off we'll be. But we can cook baked berries, and that would be the final product of that if we really want to go that route. I mean, we could do that. I just... it would be kind of a pain. So I'm going to stray away from doing that if I can help it. If I can help it, indeed. Yep. Let's put those away. Okay. So we made the Fox Spark harness, so the top right should be good. All right. So if you can see at the bottom of that list is the tower. So it's going to be a hot minute before we get to that point. So we actually have quite a lot of in between to be doing, a lot of efficiency to be maximizing. I thought we grabbed the ingots. Did we not? Did we use them? We might have used them on the dang cooler. Well, that sucks. Okay. So I need to go mine some more of those, I guess. Actually, I need to make a metal pickaxe before I do anything else. Nice. So what do we get? Daydream. Okay, that's disappointing. We have quite a few of those. Okay. Let's head on over to our thingamajig right here. Okay, so we need to make a high quality workbench. And for that, we need even more ingots. Isn't that great? So we'll make all the nails that we're going to need for a hot minute. Or that's not an exaggeration because we're going to need more nails than than you can think, basically. We need to assign the penguin to our cooler box so that it does nothing else but chill our food. There we go, like so, like that. And then we'll also make it so all it's doing is the chilling work. And then you will see that it kind of sits there and produces the cold aura. And then it's going to take an hour for us to lose our eggs. And that's pretty important. I'm going to double check that eggs aren't getting tossed into here. If they are, that's a problem. And they are. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Okay, so we have to turn ingredients off of this, unfortunately. And even further, I'm going to have to cook the berries that we have and allow transport. Okay. So that should take all the berries out of here and put them... Or the fresh berries should go to the cooler now, the ones that will get farmed. And they haven't yet, but they will. Alright, so we will wait for a hot second to make sure everything's working correctly. So that was like a 2-minute cut there. So the cooked food, you just saw the dude pick it up and put it into the food box, in which there should be food there. Yep. We're going to take some out of it because... Oh, no, actually, we have bread. So let's eat bread. All right. And to that point, I'm not seeing it actually functioning correctly here. All right, I need you guys to do the thing. I need you guys to actually do what you should be doing here. Yep. Okay. So the manta ray just picked up the berry and put it into the cooler. Look at it. 8 of them. Awesome. Sweet. Everything's working great. We are slacking on the picking up abilities, though. I am noticing. Okay. But that's fine. That is fine. We're just gonna let them work. We're gonna go mine a little bit more ore, I think. I need to repair my pickaxe. And let's head on over to where we need to be. Is that done? 5 minutes. Okay. And I'm just gonna keep on going till my pickaxe breaks. I'm pretty sure it's just one ore node, unfortunately, which is absolutely obnoxious to have to go back and forth. But at least we're making progress. Gotta be a little optimistic, right? Can only complain so much. At least I like to think. Sometimes. This is another reason why Sam is pretty handy early game. but you really don't need a whole lot of it. As far as gathering XP for all the automated processes that you have going on your base, so basically everything that your pals do provide a little bit of XP, but you can only get the XP when you're inside the base, so while you're inside the sphere. So a lot of times when I was grinding XP on my other base, I had a huge, just nothing but garden level, and that would produce so much XP because everything was constantly working and constantly dropping stuff off and doing stuff. There's like 3 stages of XP to it. So there's like the planting, the watering, and then the gathering, and then all of that would give me more XP, and then I would cook all my food over there too. So long story short, that is a incredibly efficient way to farm levels if you don't want to capture everything in sight. But you do have to be inside the sphere, so you kind of have to AFK sometimes. I found myself doing that quite a bit, but I would just like walk away to like take a shower or go eat or go to work. Maybe I didn't go to work and leave it running or anything like that. But anyhow, you can leave it running and gain a lot of XP that way, as well as your pals. You'll see it coming up shortly. Yeah, as soon as I get here, you can see the XP start to go up, and then you can see the max of like what you can accumulate over time while you're here. As long as they are constantly producing what we need them to produce. Okay, so the point of that was to oh, we didn't mean to do that. Okay. And then I will personally sit here and bake the berries. That should be all the ingots that we need right there. Okay. Trying to think of what else needs to be done. Visit Sealed Realm of the wow. Visit Sealed Realm of the Frozen Wing and capture or subdue Penping to acquire ancient technology points. And that might be the next thing that we do. It's another boss fight that we have going on in the works here. It actually has level 2 mining, so we might actually do that, but we need some decent pal spheres for that, so we do need to grind up some more ingots. So all in due time. All in due time. Can't get too ahead of myself. Yep, look at all those berries being transported. All the eggs should be going in there too, once they get around to picking up the ranch items. We need more transporters, it seems. We are starting to have quite a few items just laying on the ground. So we need more levels, and then we just need dudes who do nothing but transport. So probably more daydreams. Yeah, look at our XP at the top there. That's just all from sitting here and crafting stuff. Basically a whole level. I mean, cooking the berries also makes it so I get more bang for my buck from the berries themselves. It just requires me to cook them. It gives me more XP that way, but I won't be able to really save a whole lot of them. We'll see. Maybe I will be able to, because I cook them. I'll get more bang for my buck, and then therefore produce more berries. So it could work. I might even make two more plantations there and just have them working constantly. But I think we're producing enough berries right now that it should be okay. Okay, so we got to level up. Let's go take a look at that. Going to upgrade our work speed again. That should be good for a hot minute. And then we got a gigasphere. Okay, so we right up to the ultra ball before we can even craft much. Another upgrade to passive abilities that our creatures have, or pals have, whatever you want to call them. I'm taking a look at the ancient technology points on the right there. Looks like the next thing we're gonna want to get is this Ring of Mercy that requires 2 technology points. It's gonna be just our. It's gonna be so helpful. The whole game is just gonna quality of life to the max right there. And then probably this guy. This guy is pretty handy. Um, we will cross that bridge when we get to it though, because we need to defeat quite a few bosses to get to that. So I need to unlock the ancient technology points. And there's also the ore mining site once we get around to that as well. But we have the ore base kind of going right now, so okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves yet again. We do need a small feed bag. That might be what we get next. It's either that or the Ring of Mercy. Both of which are quality of life upgrades. So it's small feed bag will automatically use any food in our inventory to feed both ourselves and the pals that we have in our inventory. So we never have to manually feed ourselves again. It is really, really nice. Really good quality of life upgrade there. Okay, so I'm going to pick this up and keep on doing our thing. Actually, I'm going to grab the ingots so that we can accomplish what we need to accomplish. Okay, let's acquire those. I guess we'll craft these. Because we need, I think, 10 of them together. All together. And then we need to make the high quality workbench. I'm not sure if there's enough room over there. Oh, there is. So I do need to get rid of that one. It's basically an upgrade to the primitive workbench. Oop, tap my mic there. So we don't really have much use for this guy over here anymore. So we can get rid of him. Grab the resources back to make it. And then plop down that higher level, higher tiered crafting table. And then hopefully we make a spear workbench with the proper resources. We have them. Yep, plenty of room. Perfect. Okay. Takes us no time at all. And look at that. So now we're able to craft the upgraded gear and everything. So I need upgraded metal pickaxe. So I need a little bit more ingots for that. We should have them. Yep, perfect. Okay. And now he should immediately start working on those again. Yep, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's get this running. We could upgrade our glider. We don't have the bones for that, so don't worry about it. We don't have the ancient technology for that, so we won't worry about that either. We could make pelt armor for doubling our defenses, in which we will not, because I don't want to right now. We're going to make a metal pickaxe to upgrade the current one we have, and we can go gather more stone or more ore incredibly fast that way. Okay. And we're going to really need that, so let's just discard that, like so, like that. Okay. Let's put away these things and the nails in there, sort it up real quick. All right, so I am in between doing the boss and farming up ore with what we have physically right now. If we get the boss, we'll be able to automatically mine the ore, because that would be that is incredibly good. That would be a level 2 miner, and they could actually do what we want them to. What don't we need here? What don't we need? This guy is a transporter. This guy that we just unlocked on our team is a level 2 transporter. It's exactly what we needed right now. I just need to figure out what to swap out for it. I guess one of the daydreams. What does the artisan do? 50% work speed or 30%? Wow, those are both really good. That's the hard choice. Wasn't impatient. Oh, that's pretty good too. Okay. And then this guy is going to be specifically for moving stuff. Nope. It is the V button, and we want to have him only ever moving things. Perfect. Okay. So I kind of have a feeling I want to do the boss. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to first make sure that we have the Nightwing. No, that's still locked. So we never unlocked that. I don't even know if we have the ability. So no, we need to go through the whole process of getting more ingots. Oh boy. Okay, so we can either walk over to where I know where the Pen King is and try and fight him with the gear that we have, which I think I'm going to do. For that, we need more Pal Spheres. So we actually might not even be able to do that. Let's look at the... where's the Pal Sphere Workbench? There it is. We do have what we need for that. So we will plop that down and craft it. No, why are you crafting? You should never be out here crafting. You should be in the ranch. You should never be kindling either. Or transporting. Thank you very much. As much as I appreciate your hard work, I need you to just do that job. Actually, even further, I can just do this. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. So now we have access to all the OP spheres. So what we need to do is we need to grind up some more ingots. And so we'll do that first. We'll get our Nightwing, so we have the ability to fly. Let's see. I'm only going to, if I have the ability to craft them, so I can upgrade and put more dudes in, so we can. I'm getting so distracted. Hopefully, you guys can keep track of what I'm doing. But effectively, what I want to do right now is build these two things right here. And I'm going to dismantle them pretty much as soon as I can. Basically, just to upgrade our base, get it past that point. And then we can dismantle them. Super simple. We get the upgrade from it. We don't need either of these things. These things, I'll show you what they do. In the open worlds or the open base that's not going to have any of these resources around, I'm going to have two of these things on it and just have the workers hit these things, and then that's how I'm going to generate our resources that way. Yep. So you can see this guy, he's automatically gathering wood. It goes all the way up to 9,999. And then you can have 3 of these guys on here at once. And then the other pals that transport will come pick these up and drop them off. Pretty simple. I can work on them myself. There's one for ore. There's one for crystals when we get around to that. So on and so forth. Pretty cool. But we only need these to do the upgrade. So let's get the upgrade. And we need to build a hot springs level up again. We checked off that box there. So I'm going to put the resources back for that. Okay. Let's get out of disassemble mode. So I need to fight the Pen King And then I need to do the tower, basically. Put all those back. It looks like I need more arrows already. That's not good. And I'm going through them so fast. There's a really good amount of that. I need to put those away. There's a new thing to build. Okay. 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 Well, cool. Okay. So let's go and deploy our daydreams that are really good. The work slave and I guess we do have that level 2 transporter now, so maybe we'll throw in what is motivational leader? Player work speed, player that's a it's pretty good. These three are the guys that I usually have in my party, so I will just I'm in between. Let's put another miner in there. And he'll also be a gatherer and a crafter. And these guys are also nocturnal. So that comes in handy as well. So we'll put that guy in there. And the Serenity guy would also go in there. So this is going to be our setup for that. Let's head on over to this base, start farming up some ore while it's nighttime. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Big damage. It should be depleting the durability very slowly now, at least comparably. It was like a 1-1 ratio, 1 ore vein to 1 repair, which is obnoxious. And like that's not even dented in yet. So we could actually gather quite a bit of ore here. Okay. And yep. And this is when we start to actually roll in the upgraded goodness that we need. The upgraded this is when we start to automate and upgrade everything. I don't know where my brain was or what it was trying to say, but that's what we're going with. All right. So for another upgrade, we need to make the hot tub, hot springs. We need 2 more fluids for that. So we need to go capture more things. I believe from capturing the penguin or the king, we should get the fluids that we need. So we won't worry about that until then. For now, I will just keep on gathering ore. This is really the only grind that you'll ever really have to do, at least I believe. There is you capture pals, and that's kind of a grind in itself if you want to do that. That's for XP, prestige, and for increasing your efficiency of your pals. It's for optimization if you want to go that if you want to do that, you don't have to. But that can be a bit of a grind. And then once we get the basic materials and we get a base set up with a good amount of levels going and technology points into where we need them to be, we'll actually have like almost completely automated setup. We'll have a base for every operation. We'll have one for all our food and all our gathering. So we'll have all the tomatoes, lettuce, berries, and wheat that we could ever need. And then we'll also have a kitchen set up there so we can cook all our food there while we're there. And then even further, we'll have a mining setup. All this would be just 1 chest and then a whole bunch of level 2 mining dudes, and they'll just go through and mine all the ore whenever it respawns in the background. So we'll have a really nice stockpile of ore. And then we're also going to need a crystal base. That's not for a good little while here. And then we're also going to need a... wow, this is so slow. We're also going to need a crude oil base, which is the only use that electrical pals really have. There is an electricity system in this game, so there's like battery packs that you charge up, and you can use that electricity for certain things. Certain upgradable buildings will use electricity. And then there's lights that you can put up that use electricity. But what they mainly use for and the resource that you grind with it is oil, and you use oil to make um, some of the late game stuff. All the ammo of the late game basically is the oil. Or uses oil. You'll see when we get to that point, but that is far down the line. We could get a start to a planting base setup. That way we put all like the watering and the planting dudes to that specific base, so we can optimize that way. That's how I like to do it. Kind of just like one job per base, or like one general theme per base. Okay. Our metal pick is still looking pretty good. So I want to try and clear out this area. Actually, I feel like we have enough now. I feel like that's an adequate amount of ore. So, we don't need anything from here. We could use, we need the civilization parts. That's fine. So back out of there. So then we really just need the spheres then. That's all we're really. And then do we want to make the gigaspheres or the normal spheres? Probably the difference is 6 points. That's pretty significant, it seems. So we're going to go for the gigaspheres, looks like, or the ultra balls. I do think we got another effigy before I forget again. Yep, we can upgrade that to level 2. Nice. Now we need 7 for the next upgrade. Let's look at the enhance. No, we're gonna leave that alone. Take a look at that. Good stockpile going. Look at that. Good stockpile going. Okay, we're looking pretty good in all aspects of our base here. We really just need ingots. That's the last thing here. Starting to lose my voice. All right, once we defeat the Pen King, I think we're gonna call it for the episode. I want to fly there, so I'm going to wait until we have the ingots for that. And then I need at least 10, I want to say, of the Ultra Balls. I almost don't want to bring these guys with me because I need to capture the Pen King. Like, that needs to happen. Like, there's no in between that. I need that level 2 mining for the ore. So we will work around that. I think I need more arrows. Probably not, actually, but just to be safe, we have more than enough resources. We'll make another 30. That should be fine. And I guess we can craft these up ourselves while we wait for the ingots to finish doing their thing. And it looks like we have an adequate amount of pals picking everything up, so there's nothing really on the ground all the time. It seems like, anyway. That was fast. Nice. So that's good. Thanks to that level 2 moving dude. That was a pretty lucky find. We really needed that in that moment. Alright. You're taking a long time, my friend. I wish we could help him. That would make it so much faster. Yeah, look at that. So good. So good. I need 2 more. Usually, sometimes actually, last time at my ore base, I had a furnace set up as well. So we never had to move any of the ores. We kind of just bake them all there. I might do that this time. It might be the way I go about it. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, I think I will, to be honest, because I don't have enough level 2 miners yet. So just moving those over there, and then I could have more space over here for ranching, and then possibly breeding, I guess. I do like all the palladium that I'm getting from this spot. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I will have to think about that one. Okay, finally we got the ingots that we need for the saddle, and then we need ingots for the spear. So I don't want to do that. Oh, this is the wrong thing. There we go. Or I can do the Dino Blossom. No, we need to go flight. Flight is just the way to go. I could theoretically, now I can make my way to the volcano to find all the eggs that we can need and possibly the huge dragon egg that we can get. That's super good. We need more technology points for that though, so maybe that's something we'll do in the next episode. I think that's how we'll do it. We're not gonna fight. We might not even fight the boss in the Syndicate Tower. Maybe we'll try and prepare everything to that. We need a lot. We need better pals, basically. We need higher tier pals that are higher level to fight that tower because I think it's a level 30 in there, and it's a relatively strong um pal or a boss fight, I should say. Okay. All right. There we go. Now we have lights. Check it out. All right. And from this point, we could also use its abilities. Tornado attack ability and dive. Uses a whole bunch of stamina. And yeah, this is kind of going to be our go-to for a good long while here. So it's definitely a good find. Let's actually get off of it and dismount if we can. Thank you. Okay. Let's put all these things away. So now we're really just waiting on this guy to finish on up so we can make some spheres so that we can actually capture this thing that we want to capture. So I guess we'll just go grind some more materials, and then I'll cut to when we actually have what we need to fight the boss. Okay, I have 12. I'm going to hope that's enough, because I am done waiting for this fox spark to because he keeps on going on breaks. Like, he's a slacker. He's got one job and he's having a hard time doing it. So there's another Dino Blossom over there. I wonder if I can I'm getting distracted. I'm going to end up using all my all my spheres on that, aren't I? It could be good though. Man. 2 level 2 foresters. I mean, come on, that's pretty good. But I'm going to be using my spheres for that, which I don't want to do quite yet because I don't have too many of them. Because this guy doesn't want to work. Okay. Well, he is kind of just waltzing into our base here. So I'm going to give it a shot. Why not, right? Watch everybody completely tear this guy up. And boom. I couldn't even... Sorry, buddy. You didn't even get much of a chance there. Well, at least it's not an issue we have to worry about. I guess. I mean, 12 spheres, that's not a lot. That is not a lot at all. And he's back to doing it, though. Maybe I'll just be patient. Probably not. See if I can't find something else to do in the meantime real fast. Do we have all the gear we need? We have weapons. Could repair my equipment, I guess. There's that. All right. So I feel like I explained everything pretty well. And now you're down because of poor working conditions? Dude, you're just annoying. You just have a complaint for everything. You have taken 3 rests in this short amount of time that I've taken to cut out this video, including that one. And now he's upset because of poor working conditions. I'm feeding you, and I have a bed for you. And you're in a happy home. I'm pretty sure you're just fine, dude. Just stop slacking and you'd be all right. I mean, any help is good here. So, okay. Yeah, once we get the hot tub up here, we'll be able to really increase the rate of sanity reduction, so we can actually increase the workload. I mean, I could just. Uh, I I usually don't mess with this, but I think I'm maxing that out because I need this to be done. All right, I'm done slacking around. I need more spheres for this exact thing. Okay, like this should be good. We're gonna craft the what we can right now, and then I'm gonna head right over there. Just one more, I guess. I might be over preparing, but I'd rather over prepare than under prepare. And be upset when we get to that point and then have to kill the boss that we're trying to capture. We don't want that. We do not want that. Okay. So let's hop on our mans here. Ah. Okay. Let's take a look. We need to head up here. This is the general area that it's going to be in. So actually, we're going to hop off the bird. Oh, I need to decrease the workload real quick because. What do you mean you're struggling with your tasks? You mean you're too lazy. You're quite stressed out because you're too lazy, my friend. You know that's the 4th break you've taken since I started crafting these things, okay? Come on. Okay, I'm actually going to stop at the black market over here as well, I think, when we're done. Because we'll be able to get some more money, we'll be able to sell that money, and then potentially get a decent pail from that. Or at least one that we need. Look at all the palladium over here. I had no idea. Okay. And then we're gonna keep an eye out for tombats. They're nocturnal level 2 miners. And I'm gonna need quite a few of those. Oh, there it is. There's one of them right there. So we don't even need to go for the Pen King, really. Or we might not need to. Let's see. Let's hit him with one of those, and then one of those, and then one of those again, and then one of those again, and one of that, and a that, and a capture. Ooh, that's not a great rate. Yep. That's better. Uh-huh. And one more. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So at the very least, we got ooh, there's a lot of them over here, isn't there? We pretty much ensured our level 2 mining base operations. Oops. Let me press that button. Okay. Let's go back here. Come on now. What's going on? Yep. And now I'm out of stamina. I can't attack. I can't do anything. It really sucks. Okay. And then woodcutter. Okay. I was worried about that. I was worried about that. Man. What a game this is. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. The words that I want to say to that BS right there. But whatever. Okay. What's up, dude? Here's a chest. We don't have a key yet. We got another FG. These are just statues of power in the actual world itself. And this is a merchant. There are going to be medals that we can get from gathering certain things. These are a lot of permanent buffs that we can get. So this is kind of another way to grind and prestige out stuff like that. This is incredibly good because it gives you level 2 heat and resistance. It is OP. You only need to put one of the, or you just need to put this on basically, and you can go anywhere on the map. As long as you don't die and lose it, that is. Which I will do a lot. Hopefully not too much, but it will happen. Almost guaranteed. Okay, so we need to get back to where we need to be here. And grab this life monk effigy while we're at it. Then we're gonna try and go fight that boss. So it is up here somewhere. To the north. If we find any more tombats, we are going to immediately stop everything we're doing to try and capture them. Because they are going to be our mining workforce for the foreseeable future. I can't remember exactly where this is. I just know it's over there. And it's in the opposite direction. Okay. Hopefully it's not too dark. Maybe I can pull out my my torch. I don't even have my torch on me, I don't think. Maybe I do. It's in my inventory. I'm just too lazy to pull it out, I guess. I keep losing my video or my voice every time I record Palworld. It's just Palworld. Like any other video, I'm usually pretty good, but playing this game, my voice seems to, towards the end of my videos, just dry out. Get all raspy, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but anyway. Okay, so we got some more Pal spheres that way. That's cool. What's that? What is that? Is that just an egg? That is just an egg. Okay, there should be an effigy over here. It's the fast travel point to get back to the Pen King. Or there's a fast travel spot. And then there's an effigy on the other side. Which we will get to later, because there are effigies dotted just about everywhere. Like I can see, what, 3, 4, 5 in this one shot right here. 6. And there are way more in the world that you need for the upgrade. So I'm not in too much of a rush to grab those. They're not too important. They are kind of vital to increasing the capture rate, and they will be important at one point. Right now, it's not that important to stop and drop everything to grab them, because they will be everywhere. And by the time I go and grab the thing that I am trying to grab, I will probably find another one to find and go and grab that one. So, and I'm sure you guys have noticed that I get distracted pretty easily. So we are not going to do that. We're going to enter. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm dodging, and it's oh, good thing I dodged there. This is getting a little. Okay, this is getting really bad really fast already. And it's literally just, it is just because of all the random dudes firing at me. Are you kidding me? I just lost everything. Well, that's great. I'm glad we prepared so hard for literally nothing. That is fantastic. I'm so glad we wasted so much time and effort and resources on literally nothing. Thank you, game. Thank you for that. I am so happy. I am so glad. And incredibly sarcastic to that shit show right there. I couldn't do anything. I was dodging constantly until I ran out of stamina, and they all, because they were all constantly firing, I just ended up dying. Lovely. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. I am honestly just so happy that I was able to have that experience in my first death. At least I got it on camera, right? What a game. What a game. So lovely. Well, I'm immediately going to give that another shot. I was not able to do anything that I wanted to do there. I don't know why there is 4 dudes in there that are pretty high level. That is kind of annoying. It is supposed to be a single boss. But nonetheless. My only... Oh, man, this doesn't do anything. Perfect. Thank you. And now I just need to capture him, and we're golden. And ping once, ping twice. Good. We're good. We're good. And revenge immediately sated. We're going to capture that guy because we can. We're going to hit that guy and capture that guy because we can, and that guy because we can. Wow. I know that got really bad there for a second, really fast. For us, we just got hit over and over and over again. And I was trying to dodge, but they were dodge clipping me. That was a whole disaster. But we got it. We were able to get the Pen King that we needed. It is incredibly vital that we got that. So let's take a look at this. How much our health would increase by 100. I'm not sure how effective that is. And I think I just want to increase my attack. I want to see if that's actually important or not. And why the heck not? Oh, there's a musket. So this is going to be our next... Oh, no, it's not. Because we need to get the sulfur and the oil. So... But it is down the line something that we're going to get to, and it's going to be incredibly powerful once we do. Okay. We unlocked ourselves a technology points. I'm going to unlock the feeding bag, so that is done. And that checks off the... And we need to craft one for that, so we'll do that up real fast. Okay. All right, so we were we stumbled a little bit at first, but we managed to actually get to where we wanted to be. Let's go back to the base. Okay. First off, I need to BC and do it again, just so we have what we need for that. So that should be 2. Excuse me. 2 of those. Let's go put away everything that we need to put away for now. And then I need to go deploy my dudes here. What is that? Oh, well, that sucks. We'll just grab fiber, grab a little bit of wood, and a little bit of stone. Okay. We need to put those back. we need to put this away, and that away, and that away. Actually, we put that somewhere else, I think. We need the leather in there. The wool can go somewhere else. That's fine. The pal fluids need to stay there. And before I do much else, I need to craft a hot spring. Oh, I need platinum fragments for that. That's fine. We'll just let it be for now. Let it be. I need to go put away the stuff I need to put away. I always keep my precious materials on me, the ones that need to be sold. That way, when I do stumble upon either a traveling merchant or a village, I can just sell everything right then and there. Call it good. We're really starting to rack up a good food source. Let's see. Yep. So once these get kicked up, how many do I have over here actually? Quite a few. So I'm going to take a quarter or a third of those. I need to craft a food bag, which I think is over here. Yep. Yep. Super simple to make. We have all the stuff. And with this feed bag, once we acquire it, we slot the food we want to auto feed. And look at that. It's auto feeding ourselves. Isn't that neat? Okay, so let's head over to the other base and deploy the pals that we need to deploy. We're going to need a metal chest as well, actually. Do I have storage? I guess a wooden chest would do for now. Okay. All right, so basically right next to, or as close as I can get, I need to put a chest down. And then I need to put the Pen King in here because he's got a level 2 to all those things right there that you can see. Incredibly, incredibly important. Put the Tombat in here as well. And I'm going to put pretty much all these guys in there. Because I don't think I'm going to carry them on my person anymore. Let's see. What other movers do we have? We have the Tansy. But he might do some mining of the trees, which we don't really want. So that's fine, I guess. Okay. And then I don't think we have any other movers, really. That guy's a mover. Throw him in there. These guys are movers. Throw them in there for now. So are these guys. Okay, so that'll do. What we need now is the beds for everything. So like 1 or 2 near each of the deposits that I can see. Insufficient materials already. Well. I could just fast travel over there. But where's the fun in that? I mean, a bit. There's a fair amount of fun in that. Okay, how... Seriously? As well, I guess I'll just go grab some wood from over here. Drag them down on over. And then, so now we have a pretty efficient ore gathering workload over there. Constantly, just passively, as I'm going throughout my day, everything's going to be mined over there and generated over and over again. So we have effectively infinite ore now, just getting processed constantly. And that's what we need. That is the last layer of optimization that we can get at this point in time. So once I get it all situated, we're going to call it for today. Okay. Here we go. Straw beds. Like so. like that. Like so. That. Okay, I don't know how many we actually have down. So I need 5 more. Do I have? I don't have what I need. Of course. Of course not. That would just be too simple. We'll put some dudes right here for the... Thanks, guys, but I can't place anything there now. Thank you very much. I would like you all to move and get to your work. Thank you. Oh, insufficient materials. Again. So I need 3 more. Let's just mine some trees. Why not? This is a big tree. I mean, this will produce constant wood and fiber as well. So we'll let this go on its own for a bit, and then all the ore we'll get. Yeah, we're already up to 20 ore in that chest. That's pretty good. That is not too bad. Okay, we'll just put one right here, and I guess one right here. And see, there's not a whole lot of space over here, but there's enough. Can you just pick up? Goodness, why did it? It's gotta be a pain in my butt, doesn't it? All right, so that should be all the beds that we need. Everybody's out doing stuff that they need to be doing. Everybody's picking things up. Everybody's minding what they should be doing, and we're good. All right. So that was the second boss, second technology point. We automated feeding ourselves and our pals in my team. We automated ore and gathering that ore, so we constantly have it. Okay. Let's shovel back to the base real fast. So now this base is becoming less and less needed for the resources. So we don't even have to worry about the ore over there anymore. We don't really have to worry about the stone or any of the foresting stuff because all that stuff's constantly going to go over there as well. We're going to keep it going right now because we don't really have much else for any of the other dudes doing anything right now. Why is this guy having a minor injury? He must have just fought something. This guy is baking up those ingots. All right. I think we're going to call it here for this episode. If you guys like the video and you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to get notified every single time that I post a video, which is pretty often, I'm either recording or editing my videos all the time. Hit that little bell. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.